Okay, sorry, got to start over. I do have all the cards out on the table. It is Sunday. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm Karen, this Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. Yeah, I get in a hurry and I don't hit the button to record. I caught myself, but anyway, I already pulled the cards, did all my shuffling. Current situation, 10 of Cups, present influence, 7 of Pentacles, future influence, 6 of Pentacles. Um, and I accidentally pulled a what you don't see, which is the Hangman, what to look for, Hierophant. When I pulled that and I said it, but I wasn't recording, um, the words I got were take care of yourself. Don't know why yet. We'll get there, but those were the words I got. Um, King of Wands is in the unexpected, Wheel challenge, 9 of Wands strength, 8 of Cups. Where does this lead? 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands. 5 of Swords is in our advice, and Page of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like this is something, okay, so I do feel like this is something you're working on. Now, Page of Swords isn't always about that, but a lot of times I see it as a young person that's really focused on one thing. I'm going to do this. And I think this is something that you've been focused on. It's one thing and maybe ultra focused, because with the 7 of Pentacles in the present influence, this means it's been on your mind for a long time. You're seeing if everything's going to work. You might or might not be seeing, reaping the benefits of your work yet, but I feel like this is what's on your mind. I understand this reading to be as that 7 of Pentacles is this still worth it? And I think we've had that kind of energy for a bit now, but you're going, is this still worth it? Um, I'm going to be honest, this could be job related or love related. We've got Pentacles and Cups and a few Wands. So, and really, the only sword here is for advice. Um, but again, and that tells me the same thing. Is it worth it? Let's clarify. So the 10 of Cups is a relationship, right? So what kind of relationship is this? What are we doing here? I feel like because you're working on it, this is a relationship you're working on. Is it a relationship that's current or from the past? I don't know, but I feel like it's positive, being that it's a situation that there's something very positive about this. Tell me about this 10 of Cups. What is this 10 of Cups? Knight of Wands, World, Death. This would be a relationship that at some point I think had some kind of came to an end, reached a pivotal moment, a pivotal time, or and that's why the wheel's there in the challenge too. It reached a time where, okay, this part of it might be done. However, there is a feeling of transformation and growth and change. And I feel like that, I think you might be changing and maybe looking at this relationship differently. And that's why the 7 of Pentacles is there too, because you're being reminded how much energy is really going to be worth it. Tell me more about the 7 of Pentacles, please. 7 of Pentacles. Tell me about 7 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Judgment, Hierophant again. We've got this Hierophant all over the place lately. So, yeah, there's something definitely that you're working on. It's like you're trying to rebuild trust here. That's what I'm getting. The Judgment, rebuild, rebirth. The Hierophant, I just got the word trust here. Rebuilding trust in yourself, trust in this person, trust in this situation. There's the 7 of Pentacles. This is what you're working on. I almost get like it's working on yourself, trusting yourself. That's got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of that deck too. That's what I'm feeling like. Now, the future influences the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you want to make sure that you are in the right place. Is this really, is there really going to be this give and take? Is it going to be fair? I think the 6 of Pentacles also puts you in a position where you may actually have more ability to give, but I still feel like you're wondering if it's worth it. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, lots of these Pentacles. Hermit. If you're dealing with someone, an earth sign maybe too, there's tons of Pentacles here. Um, the Six of Pentacles, I feel like, okay, so it's really odd to me. We got the Six of Seven and the Five and Eight here. Um, yeah, you're working on a different path. There's something here where you really have decided to go a different route, and that's what you are working on. I think that gives you the ability here with that Six of Pentacles to be able to embrace, the people around you. The more give and take. The Hermit, though, here is, this is what you are looking for. I feel like what you are looking for is a more even situation, more balanced, more, again, you want someone that's going to put in the energy as you do. Maybe not quite as much as you, but like more than normal. What you don't see is the Hangman. If this is another person, this could be them in this Hangman spot. Usually it's the environment looking at it differently. So other people around you, if it's work, they're in this spot. So the other side of this situation is this Hangman, and that's what they're doing right now. They're looking at things differently. They're taking a time out. They're trying to put things into perspective. Tell me more about the Hangman and what we don't see. Yeah, Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person or situation, if it's work, definitely that King of Pentacles would be someone that can help you get where you want to go, right? Like help you with your career. The Knight of Cups is, there is like an energy that's coming in, but I feel like if this is a relationship, the person is in a really good spot and they're healing right now. So they're trying to take a look at things in a different way. If this is like work or something, again, there's a break right now. What is that break? It's, it could be a break, like if it's just like with like with the way the world is going right now, they're worried about, work is worried about how they're going to move forward. What are these tariffs going to do? That kind of thing, where it could put some kind of opportunity on hold for a minute. But the person is trying to figure out how to do it in a different way. So there is still action happening here. The Hierophant is what to look for. Now, the Hierophant to me, can be about commitment. I'm not sure why I got take care of yourself, but I did. And I think that sometimes that's okay with the Hierophant. I also feel like the Hierophant is a leader, a spiritual leader, comfortable and confident in their spirituality. um, I think it's asking you to dig deeper within yourself and not just take care of yourself, but understand yourself. Like, is this really what I want? Again, digging deeper. Tell me about the Hierophant and what to look for, please. Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles this time, Tower. There's something that's going to shake this situation up with the Tower there. I feel like things are looking out the way they're supposed to, but the Hierophant is asking us to stay, to trust too. Because if there is some kind of really big change here with this Tower card, I think that um, you have to trust the universe there. You have to dig a little bit deeper into your spirituality to understand that it's meant to be that way. This Tower happened for a reason. What is that reason? You may not ever know exactly, but you probably will, because it'll probably be apparent pretty quickly. Now we have the King of Wands at the unexpected. So this is an unexpected energy. I want to get what this is. I feel like this is someone. I feel like this is someone coming in and getting you more motivated about a situation, excited. Like there's a motivation here that is really nice. And that is a catching feeling. So if this is not your energy and this is someone else, they're definitely getting you more motivated. Could be someone that you feel passionate about. Tell me about this King of Wands. Who's this King of Wands? Queen of Swords, Death, and Ten of Swords. Whoa. This is someone that I feel like that there was some kind of changes happening here, and the changes are what's over the Ten of Swords. Um, what does this King of Wands mean to us in the reading, please? What does this King of Wands brings us? Moon, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. They bring us an understanding, the moon, of, I think, where things are headed. The Nine of Pentacles being success, Knight of Pentacles being patient, the slowness. So I do feel like what they are bringing you is clarity, but it's just going to be coming in really slow. I think it's been coming in slow. That's why it's unexpected. You don't expect it to come in. It's like to get these answers, you really weren't expecting that. Um, wow, it's interesting. The wheel is in your challenge. I mean, I feel like sometimes you feel like either nothing is moving and that can be your challenge, or getting the wheel started again can be your challenge. Sometimes when I do readings for people that are a little older or less patient, even if it doesn't have to be age, this is you might feel like time's getting away from you, like you don't have much time left. um, that hits you in your 50s and 60s. Sometimes you go, there's not much time left. Like if I don't, do this now, I may not, because you realize how fast 10 years go. And, and it's crazy. Tell me more about this wheel, please, and our challenge. Why is this a challenge? Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, Two of Cups. Um, you're wondering if you'll be able to get a relationship back here, because if it had some kind of argument or fight or disagreement, Seven of Swords, you're wondering if you can stand up for yourself, or did you? And then again, is there time to move forward with this? Will there be? So it's kind of like a worry about, um, will things work out almost? The Nine of Wands is in your strength. I mean, I feel like that's easy enough. Like you've got it in you to be, you know, stay going, keep moving, doing your thing. Nine of Wands. You maybe feel tired, but you have the stamina to keep going, and that's what the strength is here, and I really like that. Um, anything more about this Nine of Wands? Six of Swords, Chariot, Two of Swords. There's a feeling here too of you making a decision here, and I feel like with that Nine of Wands, it's saying that you'll be able to make the decision. I feel like with the Six of Swords versus the Chariot, it's almost like, do I go or stay? Even though the Chariot isn't a stay card, I'm thinking of it, do I keep going towards this victory, or do I move on and go somewhere else? And it's, you have this in you right now, and I think that you're in a good spot because you're thinking both ways through, and that's why it's a positive. You've got the Eight of Cups where this leads to the Two of Cups to the Seven of Wands. I feel like you are going to be in a position to decide if you should just say screw it. And then the Two of Cups, I feel like that, well, let's clarify all of these because they're a little confusing. And then the Seven of Wands, I think the Seven of Wands is good because it says that you are going to stick up for yourself, stay clear on what you need. Tell me about the Eight of Cups here, please. Four of Cups, King of Swords, Five of Pentacles. No, you're just looking for a new way. The Eight of Cups is looking for a new way to follow your dreams. The King of Swords, again, this could be someone at work or someone in your personal life. The Five of Pentacles is going, okay, this hasn't worked in the past. Which way do I go now? So the Eight of Cups isn't necessarily here walking away from something. It's walking away from doing something the same way over and over again. And I feel like that you still want to go towards your dreams. You just know that you need to do it differently. It's almost like a realization with that Eight of Cups. Then it leads to the Two of Cups. I really like this card in this deck. So, what is this about? Now, Two of Cups are normally about relationships. It can be a relationship with self as well. If you notice in this Two of Cups, she's alone. There, normally Two of Cups shows two people together. Tell me more about the Two of Cups here. What does this mean? What is this about? What are we doing here? We've got Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there is, I feel like there's something, some kind of energy that will come in that's going to be recognition. And I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 is I'm not feeling home. It could be, but I'm not feeling that. And it could be money, but it's more importantly success, like getting what you want out of the situation, reaching a goal, an ultimate goal. I think that there is recognition here about this slow moving situation. I feel like it comes to a recognizing. I feel like someone's going to recognize you, and I feel like that they realize, the success here, like that you're reaching a pivotal time. Again, there's that Hierophant on the bottom of that deck. We have the Seven of Wands after that. What is this about? What is the Seven of Wands about here? What is the Seven of Wands? It's like, it feels like to me, there's this, okay, so the Temperance, the Two of Pentacles, which those are both balance cards. And then we have the Four of Swords. I feel like this is just you standing your ground, like not being patient, but holding holding the fort down, so to speak. The Seven of Wands, I don't normally see it that way, but I'm kind of feeling like holding the fort down, making sure that, because there is some balancing that needs to happen here, and it has to do with all life areas. We've got the Temperance and the Two of Pentacles, and then we look at the Four of Swords, and I think that's just you kind of protecting I do feel like it could be you protecting yourself. Like if it's a relationship, I still need my own space. Still need my healing time. Or you may actually decide to let someone know how much this is affecting you, whether it's work or relationships. And I feel like that's going to be important, honestly. That because this doesn't feel like it can move unless you do. We have the Five of Swords in our advice. Let's take a look at this guy in the booklet. Like I think I said yesterday, these are all a little bit different. You are seeking assistance. I am mighty. I am for hire. I can certainly do the job that you ask. Are you sure? There will be unanticipated repercussions. I promise you. I promise you on the on the repercussions. This battle may not be worth the risk you are taking. I mean, I guess look at the risk, right? What is the risk versus risk reward? Is it worth it? Is it going to bring you what you want? Or could it? We don't always know if it will. Um, I think this is just asking you to decide whether the battle's worth it or not. And the repercussions are, right, you could lose. What are they? And honestly, again, if you're balancing risk and reward, I mean, it'll make sense to you. What's the risk? Is the risk getting hurt? Well, can I deal with that? Right? Sometimes that's a yes, sometimes that's a no. Is the risk I could lose my job? Well, is that worth it? Maybe not. What's the risk? And what's the reward? Like, the bigger the reward, usually the bigger the risk, right? And not always. Always. Sometimes, I mean, it's a matter of, yeah, like in love, I'm going to risk getting hurt But if I don't, I'm never gonna, know what I really want. And if I am hurt, I will probably heal, because if I was hurt, then it wasn't meant to be. You kind of get through that. And it's not always easy. Not saying it's easy, but it's a risk. Anyway, so I think that's what the cards are saying. Is there anything else we need to know today? I mean, anything else we need to know? Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Something new is going to come in. Like, I feel like with this Eight of Pentacles, is the hard work that you're putting in. The Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. And Two of Swords, really talking about a decision to be made here. Do you stick with what you know, Eight of Pentacles? Do you take something new, Ace of Pentacles? And I feel like that might be part of what's happening here. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. Hit that thumbs up button. It does help. Take care. Have a beautiful day.